In today's world, the freedom to choose is greater than ever. Supermarket shelves are lined with hundreds of different products. Online stores offer thousands of clothing options. And our smartphones grant access to millions of movies, series, and songs. The decision-making process has become more complex than ever before. In the past, people could make quick decisions among limited options. But now, we often find ourselves lost in an overwhelming abundance of choices. The question remains, does having more choices make us happier, or does it complicate decision-making and reduce overall satisfaction? Psychologist Barry Schwartz, in his book The Paradox of Choice, argues that too many choices actually lead to greater dissatisfaction and stress. The human brain is capable of evaluating a certain number of options efficiently, but as the number of choices increases, decision-making becomes more challenging. Considering the pros and cons of each option takes time, prolongs the decision-making process, and ultimately results in dissatisfaction with the final choice. Imagine a restaurant menu. If there are 3 or 4 main dishes, people can usually make a decision quickly. However, if the menu offers 50 different options, customers overanalyze their choices, fearing they might not select the best dish. Even after making a choice, the lingering thought of, could I have chosen something better, creates anxiety and diminishes satisfaction. While more choices appear to offer freedom, in reality, they trigger regret and reduce happiness. The abundance of choices doesn't just impact our daily lives, but also influences major life decisions. Career choices, relationships, places to live, and other significant life decisions all highlight this paradox. In the modern world, individuals are not just choosing between a few career options, but rather among hundreds of potential paths. This often leads to indecision. Even after making a career choice, people may wonder how different their lives would have been had they chosen another path. Thoughts like, would I have been happier in a different career, keep them from feeling fully satisfied with their current situation. A similar phenomenon occurs in romantic relationships. In the past, people selected partners from within their immediate social circles. Today, social media, dating apps, and globalization have expanded the pool of potential partners immensely. While this might seem like an advantage, paradoxically, it reduces satisfaction in relationships. With so many options available, people constantly wonder, could I find someone better? This mindset prevents them from fully appreciating and committing to their current relationships. The decision paradox affects not just individuals, but also the overall functioning of society. Business leaders, marketers, and product designers recognize the challenges of excessive choice and strategize accordingly. Large corporations have adopted minimalist approaches to simplify decision-making for consumers. For example, brands like Apple limit product options, making it easier for customers to decide. Similarly, platforms like Netflix and Spotify use algorithms to curate personalized recommendations, reducing decision fatigue caused by an overwhelming number of options. There are ways to mitigate the negative effects of the decision paradox. One approach is to adopt a satisficing mindset instead of constantly striving for the perfect choice. Searching for the absolute best option often leads to stress and dissatisfaction. Instead, selecting an option that meets essential criteria can save time and reduce regret. Additionally, making decision-making more intentional and identifying priorities can be beneficial. People often expend unnecessary mental energy on minor choices. Establishing routines, such as deciding on breakfast options in advance, can streamline small decisions and conserve mental energy for more significant ones. When it comes to major decisions, individuals can benefit from clarifying their values and priorities to evaluate choices more effectively. Decision-making is an unavoidable part of life. However, it is important to acknowledge that having more choices does not always equate to greater happiness. An overabundance of options can increase the fear of making the wrong decision, leading to dissatisfaction with one's choices. Recognizing this paradox enables individuals and societies to make more mindful decisions while minimizing stress caused by excessive choices. Ultimately, choices that enhance our lives are valuable, but the constant pursuit of something better can prevent us from appreciating what we already have. The key is to make informed decisions and, rather than always seeking better alternatives, learn to find contentment with what is already in our hands.